Hi, welcome to Wonderland Angels. My name is Monique Fordham and I am the Program Administrator and the owner of Wonderland Angels Early Learning Center. Today I want to take you on a small, short virtual tour of our lobby area. So in our lobby area, when you first walk in our door, you will see the emergency board. The emergency board has our state license posted. It has our earthquake preparedness, our facility sketch, emergency disaster plan, parent rights, personal rights, our menu for the week, and that we are equal opportunity employer. We also are part of the state food program. The second board you will see is also a board for information. It's another welcome board where you'll see our academic calendar, our social calendar, parent pamphlets, and about programs in English and Spanish. So this is a parent board. This is our Mayflowers board, but every month there's a different board with a different theme. And our theme for the month of May is Mayflowers. And each child whose birthday is in May will be posted on this board. And I wanted to walk you in with a few of our COVID policies and procedures. First and foremost, when you enter the center, you need to wear your mask. And then someone will hand you some hand sanitizer. And they will also take your temperature at the door. Now, in non-COVID times, we have an electronic sign-in, but right now we're doing a paper sign-in, so we're asking parents to bring their own ink pen, so there is no cross-contamination. And then parents are stopped at the lobby through our COVID procedures. Children are asked to bring 2 pairs of shoes, a pair of indoor shoes and a pair of outdoor shoes. All children 3 and up will wear a mask all day. Teachers wear masks and shields. We highly encourage vaccinations, but they are not mandatory for our staff or our parents. We also practice social distancing all throughout the center. So children are 6 feet apart. We only have toys that can be washed twice a day, and all of our puppets and dolls and anything else is taken out. Children have their own supplies and materials. They do not share materials like paint brushes or Play-Doh or ink, sand, and water. They do not share those items. They have their own items. In addition to that, we participate in a daily health check. So at the front door, your child will be checked for any obvious signs of illnesses, and we ask the COVID questions in a COVID survey. And those are some of our COVID policies and procedures. So our school age program have kids that we enroll children between 1st and 8th grade at local community schools. We do before and after school care. We do homework help, we do social emotional learning, we do character building, we do large group games with the children to teach them social skills. So during remote learning, we host about 14 children. We are licensed for 28 school-age children. And each child is in a different grade with different teachers at different schools. So they have their own area that is boarded off with their divider, where their device and they have their earphones and they're listening to their teachers. While our staff is going around ensuring that they are properly engaged, that they are doing what it is that they need to do, and then we're here for support with their academics. And during remote learning, we will continue this until children return back to school. Toddlers are ages 24 to 36 months. And what we do here is we potty train them, we work on social emotional skills. Every 3 months we sit down with you and we do a needs assessment so that you can inform us of what it is that you want us to work on with your child. We also develop them in associate play, parallel play, they learn through play, as well as curriculum. So our curriculum is a Becca curriculum for our toddler students where they're learning their letters, their shapes, their numbers, their colors. And we do academics with our toddlers. They also learn about social skills. They also learn about character building. I'm gonna walk you through a quick tour. This is their personal items. So each toddler has their own cubby with name tags, extra clothes, their own wipes, and personal necessities. And you see the room is very aesthetically pleasing. They have their own refrigerator and microwave. They have their own restroom where we teach them how to potty train. We also have toddler help purple charts, so they have jobs and they learn about autonomy. We have a block play area. Everything is clean and sanitized. They also have dramatic play. Parents, we also have a parent board over here where you see the lesson plans, the scope and sequence, the menu, the calendar for the month. They have a music and movement center. These are their emergency kits, their family trees. Happy Mother's Day. This is their Mother's Day board, their theme board, the calendar, the toddler art, and the library area. So toddlers do take naps, and it is scheduled. Every child's cubby, as well as their cot, is labeled, and they have their own sheets that we wash for them. And during COVID, we change out everything twice a day. All of their play materials are washed and rotated throughout the day. So this is our toddler class. And I want to take you on a brief tour of our infant room. The infant room is for children newborn through 23 months. And basically I wanted to show you their play area. So as you see, the room is very bright, it's lit. We have a lot of different boards of their work and their artwork with their names, their birthday, their allergy chart. We have the med board, and we also have the parent board with their daily schedule, the lesson plan, the weekly menu, and other important items. So the infants have a block area, they have a music area, they have an art area, they have, we call it the reading center or the cozy area, and then they just have like an indoor play area as well. But most importantly, infants have a right to eat and sleep as needed. So they have their own sleeping area. And each child's bed is labeled with their own bedding that is changed daily. We even have a rocking chair to soothe those newborns. In addition to that, we have a potty training station where we keep logs, everybody's times and the types of potty training that's going on, and toileting is all listed on these logs. Each child's pampers and personal necessities are kept separately to ensure that nothing is commingled amongst the different children, and parents restock this every week. This is a tour of our beautiful infant class. And I wanted to take you on a brief tour of our preschool class. Preschoolers are 3 years old. So when you first walk in, you will see a monthly board with a theme. You will also see the COVID information board because we teach social distancing and wearing a mask and why all of this is important with sanitation and health and hygiene. You'll see our 100 Days of School board. Each month you will see a birthday board for the children. We teach about social emotional learning, as well as a parent board with our menus, our calendar, our lesson plans. All pertinent information for parents are on this board. We have a homework board, a class helper board, the calendar, and the daily schedule. I would like to walk you through a brief tour of our pre-kindergarten and kindergarten classroom. So our pre-kindergarten and kindergarten classroom is where we really get down to the academics, where our children not only learn their phonics, but they learn how to read, they learn how to write, and they learn basic math skills. It is very important that your child comes every day and prepared for pre-K and kindergarten. And as you can see, this classroom is very, very much like an elementary school classroom. So you have parent boards, you have schedules, you have the different cubbies for each child to keep their things separately and safe. You also have their bedding, because they still take naps in pre-K and kindergarten. You have a science area, art area. We added a tech area for the pre-K, kinder, and school-age classes. So they have different tablets and computers. They also have art area, the 100 Days of School. This is the board where they sit for circle time and they focus on direct instruction with their teachers. And then we also let them enjoy social emotional learning, character development. They learn about social studies, math, science, English, math, as well as character building. So yes, there is a lot to do at Wonderland in pre-K and kinder so we can get them ready for elementary. This is where we lay the foundation. Greetings, parents. My name is Monique Fordham, and I am the program administrator here at Wonderland Angels. And I just wanted to go over some basic information about enrollment and registration. So every year in April, we host and facilitate a registration parent orientation. And basically we go over our contract, our new rules, our policies, our procedures, our times off and vacations and breaks, as well as any fees, tuition, fundraising, books, and materials. After you attend that parent orientation, you are invited to come and register your child. Registration for this year is $200. So the registration fee for the 2021-2022 school year, which begins in July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022, is $185. You may register your infant, toddler, preschool, school age, pre-K, or kindergarten. At that time, you will receive a packet. You need to complete the packet in its entirety, and you need to take the health form to the doctor. You need to bring it back with a copy of your child's immunization. You will turn all of those items in. You will also get information in regards to our uniform policy. So children 3 and older must wear the uniform. School-age children do not have to wear the uniform. Infant and toddlers do not have to wear the uniform. And our uniform company is Hilda's & Company. You will get a handout on what is appropriate for the children in regards to their uniform. Books and materials fee. Books and material fees are charged based on the child's ages and grades. And the books and materials fee is where we buy new supplies and materials for your child for the school year. We will do one fundraiser this year at Wonderland, and most likely it will be an online fundraiser. You will get more information. We usually do 2 fundraisers a year, but due to COVID, we're only gonna do 1. We have a robust social calendar and academic calendar. So you will receive a social calendar where you will meet your child's teacher on August 28th. We will have the Oktoberfest in October. We have El Dia de los Muertos in November. We have Parent Conference Night in November. We have our Winter Wonderland Christmas program in December. We celebrate Black History Month in February. We celebrate Dr. Seuss Week in March. Every April, we have an Easter egg hunt. Once a year, we have a pre-K spelling bee, and then we have a kindergarten pep oratorical. This year, we'll be doing an academic decathlon for all ages to display their learning for the year. In May, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo, also Mother's Day. In June, we celebrate Father's Day. In the spring, we also do a science fair for each classroom. We celebrate Juneteenth on June 18th of every year. Graduation is usually late June. And that is our social calendar. Here at Wonderland, we are always prepared for any emergency. So at the beginning of the school year, when you enroll your child, we ask you to prepare an emergency kit. In your emergency kit, we ask for a picture of family members, a favorite toy, a small blanket, 3 changes of clothes, 6 diapers and wipes if you have an infant or a toddler or a non-potty trained child. We ask for 3 16 ounces of water. If your child is using formula, we ask for some milk, as well as bottles that are labeled for the babies and baby food. Make sure everything is labeled with your child's name, any allergies, emergency contact information, and your teacher's name. And this is just to be prepared for any type of emergency or evacuation. Thank you. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our investment in science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Being a technological age, we want to make sure that our children are savvy with technology. And one of the things that we have invested in is a tech center for each of the classrooms from preschool all the way through school age. So children will have access to devices that we load with educational programs, and we want to make sure that we sharpen, enhance, and enrich all of their academic skills as well as their creative skills. So this was just something I felt was important because of the age that we're living in.